Once I was behind, who was it, Fernando, I really had to do his pace.
The man who was in last place at the end of lap 1.
Fasten your seatbelts and let's learn about Sergio Perez and his statements. Sergio Perez is a Mexican racing driver who has competed in Formula 1 for several teams. Perez made his Formula 1 debut in 2011 with the Sauber team. He impressed early on, showcasing his speed and talent and securing several notable finishes in his rookie season, and raced for Sauber from 2011 to 2012. During this time, he demonstrated his ability to manage tire wear and perform strongly in challenging conditions. Perez achieved 3 podium finishes with Sauber, including second place at the 2012 Malaysian Grand Prix. In 2013, Perez joined McLaren as a teammate to Jenson Button. However, it was a challenging year for the team as they struggled with an uncompetitive car. Despite some promising performances, Perez was not retained by McLaren for the following season. Later, Perez joined the Force India team, which later became Racing Point in 2014. He spent 7 seasons with the team, becoming a key driver and securing consistent points finishes. Perez's standout moment with the team was his first Formula 1 victory at the Sakir Grand Prix in 2020. Ahead of the 2021 season, Perez signed with Red Bull Racing as Max Verstappen's teammate. Red Bull is one of the top teams in Formula 1, and Perez's move was seen as an opportunity to demonstrate his skills in a competitive car. He has been tasked with supporting Verstappen's championship campaign and contributing to the team's success. Sergio Perez has been in strong form for Red Bull this season, scoring 2 wins and finishing on the podium 4 times in the first 6 races. He is currently 3rd in the Drivers' Championship, 14 points behind his teammate Max Verstappen. In a recent interview, Perez was asked about his future at Red Bull. He said he is very happy with the team and committed to winning the championship. He also said he is not worried about the rumors that Red Bull may be looking to replace him with Pierre Gasly in 2024. Perez's comments suggest that he is confident in his ability to continue to perform at a high level and that he is determined to challenge for the championship with Red Bull. However, it remains to be seen whether Red Bull will be willing to keep him on board if Gasly continues to impress. Here is a more detailed look at Perez's comments. "I'm very happy here at Red Bull. Perez has been in good form for Red Bull since joining the team at the start of the 2022 season. He has scored 2 wins and finished on the podium 4 times in the first 6 races. It has put him in contention for the Drivers' Championship, and he is currently 3rd in the standings. I'm committed to winning the championship." Perez has made it clear that he is not content with just being a supporting driver for Verstappen. He wants to win the championship himself and believes he has the talent to do it. "I'm not worried about the rumors. There have been some rumors that Red Bull may be looking to replace Perez with Pierre Gasly in 2024. However, Perez has dismissed these rumors, saying he is not worried about them. He is focused on winning races and the championship, and is not concerned about his future at Red Bull. Perez's comments suggest that he is mentally in a good place and determined to succeed at Red Bull. He has the talent to be a championship contender and will be looking to prove himself in the second half of the season. While on the other hand, Sergio Perez's career has been characterized by his ability to extract strong results, particularly in challenging races and tire management. His experience and racecraft make him a valuable asset to any team. The report says that Sergio Perez is facing a tough challenge after Red Bull said that they are not happy with his recent performances. The Mexican driver has struggled to match the pace of his teammate Max Verstappen in recent races, and he was knocked out of qualifying in Q1 at the Monaco Grand Prix. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko has now said that Perez needs to perform better to keep his seat on the team. "We are not happy with Checo's recent performances," Marko said. "He needs to start delivering if he wants to stay with us." Perez is currently 5th in the Drivers' Championship, 46 points behind Verstappen. He will need to perform better if he wants to challenge the title. The statement from Red Bull is a clear sign that they are not happy with Perez's recent performances. He needs to start delivering results if he wants to keep his seat on the team. Let's explore some of the possible consequences of the Red Bull statement for Sergio Perez. He could be dropped from the team at the end of the season. He could be demoted to a reserve driver role. He could be put under more pressure to perform by Red Bull. He could lose his confidence and start making more mistakes. It is still too early to say what the long-term consequences of the Red Bull statement will be for Sergio Perez. However, it is clear that he is facing a tough challenge if he wants to keep his seat on the team. Sergio Perez has been under pressure from Red Bull recently, with team advisor Helmut Marko stating that the Mexican driver needs to perform better to keep his seat for the 2024 season. Perez has had a mixed season so far, with 2 podiums and a win to his name, but he has also had many reliability issues and has been outperformed by his teammate Max Verstappen on several occasions. Furthermore, Marko's comments have put Perez on notice, and he will need to start delivering more consistently if he wants to stay in the good books at Red Bull. In a recent interview, Marko said, "Sergio has to start performing better. We have a contract with him for next year, but if he doesn't start delivering, we will have to look at other options." Perez has responded to Marko's comments by saying he is up for the challenge and determined to prove me. He said, "I know what I need to do, and I'm confident I can deliver. I'm up for the challenge, and I am determined to prove myself." Perez will have a chance to prove himself in the next race, the French Grand Prix, from the 22nd to the 24th of July. If he can perform well in France, it will go a long way towards silencing his critics and keeping his seat at Red Bull for 2024. Sergio Perez faces a tough challenge after Red Bull's statements that he is not a serious threat to Max Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship. The Mexican driver has had a strong start to the season, finishing on the podium in 4 of the 6 races. However, he is now 39 points behind Verstappen in the standings. Perez has shown that he has the pace to compete with Verstappen, but he must be at his best if he wants to challenge the title. He must also avoid making mistakes, as Verstappen has been consistent this season. The next race is the Spanish Grand Prix, which will be a good opportunity for Perez to show that he is still a contender for the title. However, he must be at his best to challenge Verstappen. The possible consequences of Red Bull's statement for Sergio Perez may put Perez under immense pressure to perform well, as he will know that the team is not expecting him to challenge Verstappen for the title. He may also be less likely to be given preferential treatment by the team, as the focus will be on helping Verstappen win the title. There are fair chances that Perez may be more likely to be replaced by another driver if he does not perform well in the coming races. How Sergio Perez will respond to Red Bull statements remain to be seen. However, it is clear that this is a major challenge for the Mexican driver. So, what is your take on this? For more of such interesting videos, like and subscribe to us.